I make it to the Delamar system without trouble. It's always good to have a place to hole up. Delamar is out of the way. The only settlement here, Levski, was founded by refugees trying to get out from under Messer's thumb just after the Teveran War. A guy dressed like me driving a Vanguard, well, I don't know if I'm going to get any kind of grand welcome, but you never can tell.
There you go. Safely landed.
But I am here on invitation. And the ATC fella greets me with a cheery enough voice. So run down though this old QV Planet Services station might be, it's home for now. Hey there, Mac Mackington. You sent something about some work need to be done out this away?
Ah, then you'll be wanting to see me. Name's Recco. I see to the boring fiddly bits for most of the miners' work in the area. Dig site claims, equipment orders, or transfers and the like. For most jobs the terminal will set you up, but if you're after something with a bit of hair on it, best to talk to me direct. If you'd like, I can see to setting you up with something now. Nothing too big, but it'll let us see how we feel about working together. Sound alright to you?
Let's see what you got.
Great. I'll take a scan through now. Here's a job that should suit you. Here are the details for you.
Three options here. A couple of well-paying escort jobs and a straight-up clean house on a mining claim. Miners and all. I decide I'll dip my toe in rather than going full-on murder hobo.
Launch complete.
Hope to see you again one day.
It wasn't until I pulled up the mobile glass that I realized she was sending me to the Yellow Belt for this escort job. That little minx has got her people poaching in the Yellow Belt. I wonder what the Ninetales and Crusader Industries think of that. Nothing good. Might be earning my money today. This is turning out to be a hell of a way to lie low. I hate pushing Q into rocks like this. It always gives me the creeps. I'm half a mind to fly over there space normal, but I gotta make the rendezvous, and the scout's hanging out in dangerous space.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Well, I'm glad to know I rolled the dice on bouncing a rock for his sake. 50-50, he either got rolled up on his way here, or he was waiting and he got rolled up, or he isn't here yet. Yeah, I know, that's 3 50s. If this Recco's the suspicious type, or if this was a setup from the get-go, this is going to complicate matters back at Levski. I decide to pick up a search. Flying through the gravel is my favorite pastime. I searched for a good little while, but nothing turned up, so I headed back to Levski to share the bad news. I reckon this sort of thing happens a lot out here in the fringes. Somebody just disappears into the black without a trace.
Oh, good. Welcome.
Recco didn't seem too broke up about it. Just sent me another offer. This time she wants me to do some violence on Levski's behalf. I see. I give it some thought on the way back out to the ship. The way it is, this is a territorial dispute. The Levski miners who are working out there, they didn't come back. and now it's payback time. I give my ship a good once-over. It's been a while since I'd done this. Too long. Everything checks out and I'm on my way.
You fly safe, okay?
Fly safe. Yeah, right. Namaste. But I get out to the mission site and it turns up zeros on the scope this time too. I'm starting to get the impression that this Recco is jerking me around, you know. Testing my patience. Fine. Doesn't really much matter to me anyway. What else was I doing? I get a ping out of the black from a spacer named Alonzo Frobisher. He wants some help for a scrap in deep space. These are always a mess from what I've heard. Could be anything really. But the pay is good. Maybe too good. I'll check it out anyway, expecting that I can get out of whatever I get into.
Quantum travel. Complete. Contact.
I roll into the beacon and there's 2 bandits on the scope. And damn if the guy who hired me isn't one of them. A pilot by the name of Jasper Shaders is running the other ship. 2 constellations. I target Shaders, figuring that maybe there's something amiss, and I don't want to put the payout in jeopardy. A short while later, and I've broken the man's ship and I leave the pieces in the rear view to drift. Frobisher doesn't pay out though, and it's apparent that this was some kind of double cross. Fine. I'll break his star wagon down for him. I'm not exactly sure what just happened there. Alonzo Frobisher hired me to help him out in a fight, then fired on me, then paid me out once I destroyed a ship. Is this some kind of insurance fraud? Who knows? Things are weird out here in Delamar. I'm sitting on top of near 80,000 credits. I get a ping. Turns out that Recco has put out a call for all and sundry to clear some disputed space. I'll give this a try, see if I can get things moving.
Quick outline of how this is going to work. I send you the patrol points. You check out each of those points while I monitor from here. Anyone takes a shot, you handle it.
What follows is pretty standard space combat against the standard usual suspects. An M50, a Cutlass Black, 2 Buccaneers, and a Mustang Delta at 3 different waypoints. Nothing too exciting, except for one case. Well, you'll know which one I'm talking about. Made me think I might want to put my helmet on for these.
Alright.
Oh, that was close.
Missile lock. Kill.
I've cleared this sector of hostiles and I've earned another 5,000 credits. Nice to see that not everything related to Recco Battaglia is futility and wasted time. This concludes my time with the Star Citizen Alpha 3.8.0. 3.8.1 has come to the live verse now. I'll consider continuing this series, but for now it's been a fun test for whether a play experience can be had even from a not nearly feature-complete and unstable alpha work in progress. The answer is yes, but man, it's work. The untold story is I shot about 40 hours of footage to put these 10 episodes together. And a good part of that was backtracking my steps, trying missions over again when they'd bugged out, or when I'd experienced crashes to desktop or 30K disconnects. It's clear there's some fun to be had, but it's going to be beyond most people's acceptance threshold to chase after it. And you know, no judgment, that's absolutely fine. Hey, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the verse.